Hello, my name is Veronica, and this is my Girl Scout Gold Award on We Are Responsible. As the Lorax once said, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Let's all join the green side to raise our voice and not the sea level, and to remember that there is no planet B. Biology is the study of living things. Most everything on this planet is a living being and relies on its surrounding ecosystem to thrive. Humans have taken over and revamped what ecosystems mean anymore. We destroyed it, and it is our responsibility to fix it. We can start by cleaning up our own garbage. Our landfills, streams, oceans, and streets are littered with the waste of our lives. We need to condense our garbage footprint. We can start by creating compost heaps. Our trash is useful to a healthy soil. Many different items we simply trash, theirs is begging to take back. Some of the things that you can put in a healthy compost are fruit scraps, vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, eggshells, grass and plant clippings, dry leaves, finely chopped wood and bark chips, shredded newspaper, straw, sawdust from untreated wood, etc. For a compost, we would need an equivalent amount of green, which is wet, and then brown, which is dry materials. We would need to make sure that it is also slightly watered and turned. Compost left alone can get up to 200 degrees and can also set on fire, which is something that I learned when I went and got a tour of the Tracy landfill and learned how to compost. The compost also can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months for it to be ready. Additionally, food techs and other packaging scientists are inventing new ways to handle our garbage. The first consideration was biodegradable products. These are products that are easily broken down over time. Other options have been to recycle old products into new ones, such as Starbucks paper cups, Duracell batteries, the repurpose company I said. You can also do either Target and Walmart. Their bags now are environmentally friendly, and it says it on there. Sorry for the crinkling. There it says it's hand washable, it's recyclable, it's sustainable. You can reuse it up to about 125 times, and it was also made in the US. This is Walmart's. And there's so much more. If you want to know more, try researching it up online. The newest technology is edible products. Scientists are creating edible plates, utensils, and even the packaging your food comes in, so that we will leave no trace literally. I once read somewhere that they had bean-based spoons, I believe in South America or India, and basically you would eat that, and then if you want, you could eat the spoon, or you could put it in the grass because they're biodegradable, so they would go into the grass, and then the grass would also collect the nutrients. You can also research ways to reuse stuff for things such as your garden. One of my friend's moms once told me that coffee grinds are really good for roses. You can also put eggshells and like orange peels into your trees and your bushes, and that really helps them grow. There's also it's more beneficial, as I said before, that to compost and to make a compost heap than it is to put that stuff in the trash, because we can always use our food scraps again instead of letting it build up into our landfills, which just hurts our earth anymore. It damages the ozone layer, as we've seen in studies going on and on. There are also a lot of stores that do environmentally things. Two of the ones I'm talking about are actually Starbucks and Costco, and I will read you their environmental pages. So, sorry, it's loading. So, Starbucks, theirs is on their website, and it's basically, they say that Starbucks is a company that relies on agriculture products, and that they have long been aware that the planet is their most important business partner. Their comprehensive approach to reducing their environmental impact means looking at all aspects of their business, how they intersect, and how they can integrate new solutions to create meaningful and sustained change. They want greener stores. They're working to bring all their stores to LEED building standards and ensure that their approach to designing, building, and maintaining their stores is inclusive of a range of environmental goals. They also are doing a greener cup. They're working to shrink their environmental footprint and meet the expectations of their customers by increasing recycling, promoting reusable cups, and reducing the waste associated with their cups and other packaging. On all of their cups and packaging, you can see how much was post-consumer. You can see that it says it's recyclable, etc. They also have more and more reusable cups for like teas and coffees that are aesthetic, so they're cute. People want to buy them. They also want to do greener energy by conserving the energy and water they use and purchasing renewable energy credits. They're pushing themselves to reduce the environmental footprint of their operations and to help ensure access to clean water in their coffee growing communities. They also are improving on the climate change. Since 2004, they've been pursuing strategies to address this change, and they help farmers mitigate the impact of climate change on their farms. The second store that I'm going to talk about is Costco because they have a lot. I'm going to read their environmental section. So Costco pays attention to the environment through how they source and package their products, as well as the products themselves impact the environment. Some of the examples that I'll read are palm oil, teak, organics, etc. I'll read each one separately. But palm oil, Costco is committed to ensuring that the palm oil contained in their Kirkland signature products is responsibly and sustainably sourced. They are a member of the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil and are working with their suppliers to move toward R.E.S.P.O.N.S.I.B.L.E certified palm oil. In 2017, Costco's 14-month partnership project with IDH Sustainable Trade Initiative, Winrock International, and Cargill to develop a draft protocol for oil palm independent smallholders for sustainable and responsible management of peat areas was completed. In 2016, Winrock led a series of meetings and workshops with smallholders, government representatives, researchers, NGOs, and other stakeholders to develop a draft protocol that sets forth a step-by-step program to manage peatlands in a sustainable manner, increase market access for smallholders, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The draft protocol was field tested with collectors, palm mills, and farmers in Sayak Regency, Riau Province, Indonesia. With their input, the draft protocol was further revised and then presented at a national seminar for additional feedback and dissemination of information. The protocol is being shared with other organizations to promote implementation and alignment. The goal is to make it available to all stakeholders to serve as a sustainable guide for smallholders to preserve peat areas. They also do teak and Forest Stewardship Council certification. After a 10-plus year moratorium in 2015, Costco began selling a limited amount of teak outdoor furniture that was 100% Forest Stewardship Council certified. Going forward, Costco is committed to selling only 100% FSC certified teak. They are beginning to expand FSC certification for other wood and paper products. Also for organics, Costco's selection of organic products continues to grow worldwide to meet members' demands. Examples include fruit, vegetables, meat, eggs, cheese, milk, butter, grains, nuts, coffee, tea, juice, wine, beer, spices, oils, sauces, and snacks. Some are local to the individual geographic region and others are offered globally. They have many excellent suppliers that help them grow and expand their organic offerings. One example is R.E.S.P.O.N.S.I.B.L.E that grows various produce items using field practices to support soil health, promote natural pest management and weed control, and improve food safety. Where it makes sense, they work with suppliers and growers to support the conversion of conventional supplies to organic. A key component of the sustainable growth of protein organics such as eggs, chicken, beef, pork, etc. is organic feed. Costco works with its suppliers and their feed suppliers to learn the impact that this growing demand for feed has on farmers' future security, yields, and income. They also do fresh cut roses. In 2017, Costco sold over 1 million cut rose heads, sourced mainly from Guatemala and Colombia. The roses are certified by the Rainforest Alliance, which means that their rose suppliers meet standards to protect ecosystems and wildlife habitats, conserve water and soil, promote decent and safe working conditions, and ensure that the farms are good neighbors to rural communities and wildlands. Their suppliers also support the local communities through scholarship programs and child care centers. They also have greenhouse-grown stuff. Greenhouses are another form of sustainable agriculture that they are exploring with their suppliers. One example is Winsett Farms that grows tomatoes in greenhouses through sustainable practices that include water and energy conservation, the use of renewable energy, and recyclable packaging. They also deal with harmful chemicals reduction in consumer goods. Costco Wholesale is committed to protecting consumer and environmental health and safety through establishing and developing products and processes so they are safer, healthier, and more sustainable. Costco's chemical management policy goes beyond the boundaries of regulatory compliance from the product manufacturing process and from consumer use and disposal in an effort to reduce potential chemical harm to humans and the environment. Costco will continue to provide guidance for preferred chemical choices by product category through collaboration with their supply chain. They encourage their suppliers to understand what chemicals are used in their products in order to identify chemicals of concern, remove or apply the process of enforced substitution for any identified chemicals of concern, identify ways to change their manufacturing processes to reduce hazardous chemical use, and review qualified third-party green certifications. Costco tests many different consumers' product categories for chemicals regulated in the countries where they do business. Examples of these products include items found in and around the home, such as toys and other products intended for children, food use, furniture, electrical, apparel, and home textiles. Examples of regulated chemicals include soluble heavy metals found in surface coating, substance of very high concern, formaldehyde, sorry I pronounced that wrong, flame retardants, dyes, phthalates, BPA, and many others. Per US and UK regulations, Costco also tests non-food packaging for heavy metal exposure. Costco continually updates the Costco restricted substance list to keep up with the ever-growing global regulatory changes and challenges for chemical restrictions in consumer products. They work with the chemical and consumer product industries to increase their understanding in this area and to find more environmentally friendly alternatives for chemicals and practices of concern. Costco is working with a major third-party laboratory to test certain items for chemicals of regulatory and social concern beyond previous chemical testing. They call it the Costco Smart Screening Program. They continue to develop and grow their program and learnings about chemical management. As part of this effort, Costco is pleased to announce a collaborative partnership with the Berkeley Center for Green Chemistry at the University of California at Berkeley. This partnership will assist Costco in the continued development of their strategic plan for managing chemicals of concern within the Costco supply chain. This unique and pioneering partnership with the UC Berkeley Center for Green Chemistry demonstrates their commitment to the well-being of our members. Last but not least is their packaging. Costco's sustainable packaging goals are to ensure their packaging is designed to protect the product, comply with laws and regulations, reduce materials, and communicate effectively with their members. They also seek opportunities to reuse packaging, identifying the materials used so the package can be recycled or composted, as well as sourcing already recycled content. This is an area that they are looking always to improve. They also pursue opportunities to eliminate polyvinyl chloride, which is PVC plastic, and replace it with recycled or recyclable materials. They also have taken steps to eliminate the use of polystyrene, which I've mentioned before is recycled number 6, which is commonly known as styrofoam, from our inner packaging materials, requesting this material be replaced with recyclable or compostable options. Packaging for many items in their produce and other fresh food departments are made from recycled water bottles, and these materials continue to be recyclable in communities where PET recycling is available. A great example of this is Kirkland Signature's cage-free eggs in a 24-pack and their water bottles, which are made from R.E.P.O.N.S.I.B.L.E, which is recycled PET. Recently, their fresh bakery, upgraded many items to recyclable PET packaging. This change provided our members with better storage after purchasing, extending the life of the product, and potentially reducing food waste. The new packaging also improves stacking strength, allowing the warehouse to reduce labor and display more product. Other areas where they have improved their packaging footprint include the redesigning of their PET jars from round containers to squared tubs. This engineering change allows more containers to fit on the pallet, reducing labor costs and creating efficiencies on the warehouse floor. Their Kirkland Signature Milk program is part of the engineering change, utilizing a square bottle allows for better shipping configurations, which allows more goods to be shaped in a single delivery. If you ever wondered why Costco's milk was in a weird bottle, well, now you know. In addition, they also eliminate the cardboard that previously held the traditional milk jugs by just having this plasticky wrap around it that's probably reused. In addition, they switched their fresh chicken packaging from polystyrene trays to saddle pack bags, and they also offer refillable content for salt grinders, if you know, or sorry, if you didn't know. We have increased the product. They have increased the product count of many of their multi-packs, such as water and other beverages. This provides more servings per cell unit, reducing the number of shopping trips, and it provides a better value. They also eliminated the cardboard trays inside many beverage packs. They sell their goods directly out of boxes they are shipped in, and then reuse those same recyclable boxes at the register by offering them to the members in lieu of shopping bags. So yeah, if you have a lot that you bought at Costco, there's this big cart that has a lot of um, boxes that is what held the products in there. And if there's like a lot of small stuff or a lot of cold things that are near hot, they'll take cardboard or ask you if you want a box, and they'll put it in for you, so you don't have to use bags, because they don't give you bags either. They also sell their goods directly out of the boxes. I meant to say that they continue to explore options in every category with a solid focus on labeling for recycling, reduction of materials, compostable solutions, and recyclability. Thank you for watching my video and for sticking in with all that. I know there's a lot of information. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember, the environment will only get better if you do something and if you care. Otherwise, it will continue degrading. And there is no Planet B.